My name is Hashimoto Masaru, and I am a teacher here at Watsonville High School. I've been asked to share with you a little of the history and culture that makes Watsonville a unique community. Located in a coastal valley about 100 miles, 160 kilometers, south of San Francisco, the city of Watsonville is destined to become a major agricultural center. The Pacific Ocean moderates the climate so that the winters are mild and the summer heat is tempered by cooling fog and onshore breezes. Combined with the rich native soil of the Pajaro Valley, it is possible to grow almost anything in Watsonville, and a wide variety of crops have been planted here over the years. Originally, the Pajaro Valley supported a group of Costanoan Indians, a Native American people now vanished from the area. The earliest European visitors to the area, exploring on behalf of Spain, found a large stuffed bird atop a pole in an Indian village here. They named the place Pajaro, the Spanish word meaning bird, and the name is still in use today. Watsonville itself is named after John H. Watson, an early settler who arrived in 1851. A somewhat misty figure historically, Watson came to California from Texas, bringing with him a slave named Jim. Watson had studied some law and briefly served as a judge. He also purchased a tract of land and sold lots around what is now the center of the city, although his title to the land was questionable. Not being a good money manager, Watson left for Nevada in 1862. He never returned. But the group of houses gathered around a central plaza came to be known as Watsonville. Many of the early settlers of Watsonville were disappointed gold miners, whose hopes of striking it rich in California gold fields had failed to pan out. But the soil of the Pajaro Valley proved productive, and within a few years, Watsonville was supplying produce to San Francisco. Early crops included potatoes, wheat, and hops. But soon farmers discovered that row crops like sugar beets and strawberries were even more lucrative. Fruit trees, particularly apples, also thrived here. Row crops and orchards, however, required a lot of field work, particularly at harvest time, and this need for laborers has shaped the population of Watsonville ever since. Often, immigrants have provided the hands that have worked the fields. By the 1890s, hundreds of Chinese were working in Watsonville's fields, and a sizable Chinatown sprouted just across the river. At about the same time, immigrants from Yugoslavia came to Watsonville, many of whom went on to become apple growers and landowners. Apple growing became so successful that from 1910 to 1914, Watsonville hosted an Apple Festival, an October event that has been revived in recent years. Just after the turn of the century, workers began arriving from Japan. They proved particularly successful with row crops, and before long, Watsonville had a Buddhist temple and a Japanese Christian church, both still ministering to the community today. Other immigrants came from Portugal and the Philippines. During the 1930s, refugees from the Dust Bowl states like Oklahoma also worked the fields here. During the 1940s, large numbers of workers came to Watsonville from Mexico. Although originally migratory, many have become American citizens and settled here, making Mexican Americans the city's largest and youngest ethnic group. The student body at Watsonville High School is now 70% Hispanic, mostly students coming from the families of Mexican or Latin American background. Hispanic workers provide the bulk of the employees in the city's frozen food industry, which is one of Watsonville's major employers. More recently, the economy of Watsonville has broadened to include crops like cut flowers, currently the area's largest agricultural product, and new industries like electronics. These businesses have brought new immigrants to Watsonville from Japan, Korea, and China. This melting pot of peoples has given Watsonville a rich character and culture. You will hear many languages, mostly English and Spanish, but also Japanese, Tagalog, Cantonese, Serbo-Croatian, and more. Foods ranging from sushi and spaghetti to burritos are served in local restaurants. Watsonville's population has grown, too. Currently, some 29,000 people make Watsonville their home. Downtown Watsonville has many dignified old houses dating from the turn of the century and before, including many designed by noted architect William Weeks. The Tuttle Mansion, the Bacchius House, and the Rogers House are among the old homes that remind us of Watsonville's past. Around the city's perimeter, new homes and apartments and condominiums are being built. There are also new offices and shopping centers featuring hardware stores, grocery stores, and a host of consumer goods. Projects like the Crossroads, as well as the construction in the Martinelli area, have proceeded in recent summer months. Business in downtown Watsonville centers around Ford's department store, a local landmark, and one of the oldest department stores in all of California. The downtown is also the site of a Thursday night farmers market, which draws hundreds of bargain hunters and lovers of fresh vegetables during the summer months. The City Plaza, located in the heart of downtown, dates from Watsonville's earliest days. It is a popular place to enjoy the sunshine, as well as a center for local public transportation. In summer months, free concerts are held in the central gazebo. The nearby Mansion House was once a major hotel and at one time a bordello. In the 1970s, it was remodeled and restored and is now the site of a popular restaurant. Downtown Watsonville is the site of the City Hall, the Watsonville Police Department, the Fire Department, the Watsonville Post Office, and the Watsonville City Library. In addition to books, the library also lends videos and other recordings and is proud of a very successful literacy program that tutors over 100 students in reading and English as a second language.